I drank all my coffee already. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisbeth Alcaraz and I don't know where to start. So basically y'all, last week I came back on YouTube and I shared my testimony about how God has found me and how I'm walking with him now. So it actually has been like 2 weeks since I came back on YouTube. But this video has been taking me a little longer to edit, and so that's why I said what I said. But how I also want to bring y'all along my journey. And so today I decided that I am going to be showing y'all my favorite places in my house. So I'm going to be showing y'all my room, which I'm in right now, and I'm also going to be showing y'all my backyard, which is where I often meet with God. You guys saw a little bit of my backyard if you watch my testimony. But for those who didn't, and even for those who did, y'all saw a very small piece. I'm going to be showing you more of like where I spend my time. And I also want to show y'all my goats and my dogs. So I'm really excited to do that. But before I give you a tour of all of that, I do need to clean this room. It's crazy, y'all. I used to not like to clean, but I say that so like casually. That's not a good thing. Like, I used to be pretty messy before, but I love to clean now. I also used to share rooms with my sister, and now I have my own room. So maybe it's that, maybe it's the fact that I love this room so much, and or that I'm growing. But yeah, I have found cleaning to be so therapeutic, and I could have picked up my stuff yesterday. I clean my room like every other day, but the reason I didn't do that is because I wanted to clean with y'all. There's so many stories in this room that point to God, and I want to speak about those things with y'all. Another thing I wanted to say is that I live in Texas, okay? I wasn't born in Texas, but I do live in Texas, and I love Texas.
Prettiest place in the world, oh no.
And yeah, just in case you're wondering, like, where is this at? I live in Texas. So yeah, just let's get going. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I always feel like I'm forgetting something, but I think that's it. So let's just go. Y'all, I do not know where to start, but I do want to show y'all my outfit. So I'm gonna go on top of this thing so y'all can see it. I just realized that as I clean the room, you guys are gonna be seeing it, and so I don't know if that defeats the purpose of the tour, but let's just do it. Let's just do it. There used to be coffee there. This we kind of picked up already. Yuck, look at that dust. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's dusty. Okay, this I'm a little embarrassed about. Let's turn on the lights. What in the world, Liz? Okay, so I decided this is where I'm gonna start cleaning. Y'all, I don't know about you, but when I watch people clean, that kind of motivates me to clean. So I hope that I can do that in this video for y'all. Anyways, let's just do it. Okay, I think this area is pretty pretty neat now. But before I move on to the next one, I just want to quickly share a story about this room, because this background reminds me a lot of that story. So basically, this room used to be pink, okay, like a pink that I did not like. And I remember when I got this room, I was like, you know, like I really want to paint it. But then I had like a bunch of things come my way where I was like, we'll just leave it as it is. But then my desire to really turn it into what I had envisioned became bigger than like everything in between. And so I saw God throughout all of that, and I want to share that with you. So number one thing that made me feel like I couldn't make this room what I wanted it to be was money. I felt like it's not worth putting in the money that it's going to cost to paint these walls, because it's just something I want and it's not something that I need. And so I try to be really careful with my money, to be a good steward of it. And I just felt like, I don't know, it was just like not worth it. But again, my desire to do it later down the road was so big that I was like, we're gonna take like a step of faith and we're gonna do it. I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah, like I just decided I was gonna go for it. I did spend a good amount of money on the paint for these walls, but also wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So obstacle number 2, once I started to paint this room, it was hard, and I tried to do it on my own, and I was just not having a good time. But God, he showed me how I needed people to come in and help me, how asking for help, how accepting help was important to finalize what I had seen. And then the third thing wasn't an obstacle, but well, sort of. I will say that like this room didn't get completed under my timeline, but it happened in God's timing. Whenever the walls were all painted, I couldn't believe it that like it was done. I couldn't, because I was like, wow, it really happened. Like part of me felt like it wasn't gonna get finished, but it did. And it was like such a joy-filled moment. And this place is really safe for me, and it reminds me of Jesus, it reminds me of heaven. And I did paint those clouds by myself. I know it looks like a third grader painted those, but I love them, and I'm just thankful for the creativity that God gives me to do what I do with rooms, because in the past, you know, I've done a few other things in my other rooms, but this is my first room to myself. And I feel like I also took like, what's it called, I took freedom in doing things that I was a little bit afraid of. Like usually my rooms are white, and this one is white with baby blue and clouds. And I'm glad that like I went a little bit out of my comfort zone, and I'm able to experience something even more beautiful, I would say. And so yeah, I just wanted to share that painting my room and bringing it all together showed me God's timing, how God gives me my desires, how people can come in and help and love on you and make the experience so much better. So anyways, I hope that makes sense. Let's just move on to the next thing. Y'all, this laptop hasn't been clean in a really long time. That's quite embarrassing to say. I don't know why I don't take care of it. I love it. Hello friends. I started to film from my phone right now because my camera is running low on storage, on memory, on space. I don't know. But yeah, I just picked up my laptop from the bed, and I feel really bad moving my dog, but I have to clean my bed. I'll try to set y'all up somewhere so you can see. But yeah, I did do a deep cleaning on my laptop, and it looks so good right now, but I'm putting it on my desk. So I was supposed to introduce y'all to Ariel. I think you guys have met him before, but I was supposed to introduce you to my dog later, but he's on my bed. I don't know if he was in another clip in this video, but this is me officially showing y'all him to you. But look at this mess. We gotta clean this. I know most of you are gonna be like, yuck, but it's okay, baby. They don't understand. They don't understand. We're gonna clean it. We're gonna clean it.
Just leave me alone. I'm trying to take a nap here.
Alright, how are we gonna get you down? Levántate. Vamos afuera. ¿Quieres ir para afuera?
No.
Outside? Vamos. You go. You go outside. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Alright, dog is officially out. I turned the AC on and I forgot to turn it back off. So if the audio is not good, you know why. I don't know why I talk like that sometimes, you know? This is like the really bad part, so I'm just gonna get to it. Recycle your tissue paper, y'all. Recycle it. Y'all, I don't even know how to explain to y'all how this got this messy, but I'm just gonna clean it, you know what I'm saying? I love this tripod, but I lost that little piece, and I looked it up online, and it's like crazy. Like, I think it's a crazy amount. I might as well just buy a whole new one, but I don't know. Okay, so dirty clothes in the dirty bag. Y'all, look at my cute little cow bag. I take this to the coffee shop all the time. To the coffee shops all the time. This is where my laptop's supposed to be at when I'm not using it. But anyway. Y'all want to see something? Ugh, I can't even carry this. Nolan Ryan got me this. My sister's boyfriend. He knows I love red hot sauce, and he got me this because he's silly. That's why he's so silly. Y'all, I do want to say that there's things in this closet that do not belong to me. My sister didn't take all her stuff when she left, and so yeah, I don't know why that's important to tell y'all, but I guess don't take everything that you see in here as mine. I guess that's why I said that. Y'all, I use this blanket. Like, I know I have like almost the same one in my bed, but this is a different one. I use this blanket to like throw it on the ground of my room at night, mostly night. I mean I've done it in the afternoon and mornings, but usually like I'll like worship with Papa like on this blanket. And actually if I bring this blanket out, it means I'm really going through it. There's some days, y'all, that it's just hard, like life just hits you heavy, you know. And on those days I literally just grab my headphones, I grab my Bible, and I throw myself on the ground. Sometimes I'll open the Bible and read something. Sometimes I just cry. I just cry and I let Papa comfort me, and I just rest in the worship. Sometimes as I'm crying and like so sad, I end up like worshiping in the end, but not always. Sometimes I just cry on here. But it's so like I don't know what's the word. Like in Spanish, es como me desahogo. I don't know. I just feel like I lay my burdens to Jesus, and then like I feel so much better. But this is why it's here, because I just pull it out of the closet when I need it to be with Papa in my room. And sometimes I will meet with him when I'm okay too. I'm not perfect about any of it, but I'm just saying, like, I don't also just pull it when I'm sad, but most of the time it is because I'm sad when I pull this one. And one time I actually made like a little setup right here in my closet. But yeah, just wanted to say that. Okay friends, so we're gonna clean this big mirror, and I just wanted to say, like, usually I do play worship music when I'm cleaning, but because I do not want to get copyrighted, I didn't do that. But I wanted to just recommend that you do that. And you know what, I might just play some when I'm not recording. Bruh. I got the wall. That's what happens when you try to film and clean. Anyways, y'all. Alright friends, we're gonna sweep real quick and then I should be able to give you the tour. Y'all, that scared the heck out of me, and it's my little cow on the desk. But I was gonna say, y'all, I am so tired because it's hard to clean and then film it at the same time. I'll be honest, to just say that. But yeah, y'all saw me clean, y'all got the tour of my room. But before I head outside, I know you guys are probably like, let's stop talking and just show us more. Or I don't know what you're thinking. But I want to go to a few parts in my room and share a few things before I head outside, because I think it's very important for me to mention some things that you guys saw but don't know the story behind. But I'll try to make it real quick, okay? I'll start with here on my desk, okay? I need to point out that I have a card that was written to me by my sister Letty when I was going through a really hard time like a few months ago. I remember I was hanging out with her and she just randomly gave me this, and I mean, I don't know if I should have shown that. Maybe I'll blur it. But anyway, she wrote me something that I needed so much in that moment. Like I told y'all before, I used to have thoughts about hurting myself, and I really needed this when she gave me this. And she also gave me this inside of it, which fell out. It's a fake $100 bill, but it was to signify that she was gonna pay for my first therapy session at that time, and she did. But I just wanted to point that out from my room because I keep it on my desk, and sometimes when I'm sad I'll read it again, and it just reminds me that I'm loved, that God pours love on me during hard times. It reminds me of his goodness, and I wanted to point out why it was on my desk. But yeah, let me show you more stuff like that, you know, that have a special meaning. Okay, so I wanted also to show y'all that these are a bunch of verses for anxiety, and I used to go to a different therapist a couple of months ago, maybe a year ago, and she printed this out for me, and so I love to keep them there and to read them. If I really can't calm myself down, I'll just like try to slowly read each one, and they really help me. Also, look, it's Jesus. Over here, I wanted to explain this before anyone is like, why does you have $100 bills framed up? My dad tends to always give me $100 for my birthday, but I never like wasting them. I just like to keep them, and I literally framed this one so I don't ever lose it or touch it. And behind the picture I wrote that my dad gifted it to me. But yeah, it just reminds me that my dad always gives me $100 for my birthday, and I love it just because my dad gifted it to me. It's not about the gift, it's about the gifter. I also wanted to give a shout out to Jonathan, a friend of mine from my church, who drew that of me and my sisters. Y'all should check out his stuff. He is very talented. But anyways, basically that's all I wanted to share with y'all. Ooh, I want to show you some lights that I have in my room that I turn on sometimes, not all the time, but they go with all the blue. And after I show you that, we'll head outside for real this time. Y'all know when you go and you take a picture of the sunset and it doesn't give it justice? That's what's happening right now, but it looks really cute actually, but in person it looks even cuter. Okay y'all, so we're officially outside. I'm gonna put on some boots. These are some old boots, but I'm gonna go show you the outside, and so I need some boots, you know what I'm saying? I usually come out with like some Converse of mine, but they're so dirty, and I've been wanting to put my boots to come outside, so let's do it together, you know what I'm saying? I am gonna be putting some bug spray as well. I'll show you my fit in a few seconds, but we are gonna put some bug spray. Gotta get ready, you know what I'm saying? Let me show you my fit real quick. Alright, so I wanted to show y'all my dog Joji. He's my big dog and I love him. Okay, so that's where I was just at. I'm gonna try to show you a little bit of everything, and I'll specify where I go to be with Papa. But like right here, it's just like some little sheds with tools. I have a little garden over here. Is it a garden? No, it's not a garden. I don't know. I have plants, okay? I have, what you call it? I can only think of the words in Spanish. I have chiles, watermelons, and hojas de plátano. Can y'all tell that I'm sweating? So I actually came inside where my plants are at, and I'm gonna show y'all in a little bit what it looks like up close. But I did want to say that another reason that I wanted to create content was to show y'all this type of lifestyle. I feel like the way that I live is not very common. I mean, there's people who live like I do, but I don't feel like there's a lot of creators showing that type of lifestyle like in blogs and stuff like that, unless there is, and I just haven't seen any. But I love it. I love it so much. And as I'm getting older, like I get more like into all of this, and I just know that I want like a farm as I get older and stuff, or like something like this, you know. This is like 2 acres and more, like 2 point something, but like I don't know a lot of things, but the little stuff that I do know, I find so much joy and connection to God through this, and I hope that it's not coming off as boastful or anything like that, but I'm just trying to explain that I love this life. You know, I love taking care of animals. I love having to bring water to them. I love like sweating and connecting to God through all this space. And yeah, like I don't know, I have so much love for it, and I want to share it with you. I want to show you this in case there's not anyone else that you're seeing that does like this life. I don't know, I hope I'm making sense. It's really hot, so I can't really think that much, but let me show you my plants. All right, so all right, if you guys hear noises, those are my goats. They're literally screaming because they see me already, but this is basically my spot to be with Papa. There's more like sheds with things inside of them, but right there, I'll zoom in. I hope y'all can hear me. Right about there, I like to sit right there to be with Pops. And most of everything started in this actual corner over here. I'll bring you closer right now, but that's where I first like started meeting with Pops, and it was wild. And my goats are at the other side of the fence. There's more land that way, but yeah, let me take you closer. For anyone wondering, we do burn our garbage here in Texas. I mean, here in my house, we don't burn all of our garbage, but we burn some. And then this is my little corner where it all began. I love it here. This is like an old trailer that I'll sit on with my Bible at times, and it's just beautiful here. Just beautiful, just beautiful. All right, so over here, I love this log where you see the red paint. I like to sit right here. And I actually feel like I come to this spot now more than like that one, but sometimes I also like dance on like this area right here. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna show you my goats because they're crying. Hi, babies. They only want me because of the food, so let me introduce them to y'all real quick before they bite my hand off. They are so cute. Just look at them. Just look at them. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a few things about my goats as I feed them, but they are really mean to each other. They're very cute. Pola doesn't like to eat none of the fruit I give her. Hey, hey, no. ¿No quieres? ¡Qué bonito, bebé! Ven tú. Ven. Hey. A ver. Okay, giving them apple was rough, but I'm gonna go inside there so I could show y'all like where they sleep, and then I think I'll finish the vlog there. Is it a vlog? It's not a vlog, is it? I don't know. They think I'm coming inside to feed them because when I go inside, it's usually to feed them. Y'all, I don't have any food. She's licking my hand. Let's show them closer who you are. Okay? Don't fight. Look. Look at my babies. I want them to like lay on my lap, but they don't love me that much. Anyways, I just wanted to show you like all the land they have. And this is their little place to sleep. But yeah, that's my goaties. That's my goats. I love my goats. I'm still learning a lot about how you care for them. So if y'all have any tips. She's so sweet. She's so sweet. Oh, you think I have food, huh? You guys are gonna eat me. So I'll set up my camera so you can see me be with them. Sometimes I like to get like branches for them and feed them the leaves. Y'all think I have food, huh? I don't got food. They don't care about me unless I have food for them. Alright, let me see if I can get a branch.
A few moments later.
I fed them some branches. I fed them some leaves, and now they. That's it. Now they want me. That's it. Y'all, I kid you not. Those goats do not get full at all. But, anyways, y'all saw my goats. I don't feel like I showed you much of Joshi. But that's my big boy. That's my baby. That's my dog. Okay. You'll probably see him in the future, but I just want to thank you so much if you were able to watch up to this point. Thank you for listening, for taking your time to just come into my world. And yeah, all glory to God. Like everything that I have, I feel is a gift of His. I think that He's placed me here. I think that He's given me our connection out in nature, through this land, through the animals. And yeah, I'm just so thankful. And I think that's about it. I hope that y'all are more familiar with like where I'm at, where's this girl from, like what is she doing, I don't know, just a little bit more about me. But I should be back next week, and I just want to say that God loves you and God loves me, and that is it. Mwah. Thanks for listening.